Welcome to the overview of WeVideo. I'm going to go pretty quickly so you can hit the pause button because this should be review for everybody, but you can fast forward or review, pause it and watch it sections again if you'd like. Notice that the title of my video right now is untitled. I'm going to start with a video. Here are my tracks on the left. You have to have something in the main track. A lot of people had a little trouble with that. They had multiple video tracks, 1, 2, even 3, but nothing on the main track. So this program needs something in the main track. This is my used project media. When I upload stuff for you, I usually put it in the shared section here, and you can scroll down and see what we have for you to use. So let's start out with some simple little outtakes here. So I'll just put this on the main. It's got to be on the main. And then previews up here. You can play.
Artsy. We could say that.
And here you have the, let me move this out of the way. So you can edit this section here. You have effects you can use, and you can trash it. You can throw it away. One of the things I use a lot is I put it where I want. I trim the videos. So I'm going to make this is just practice. So I'm going to just find a spot, and you can kind of, watch where you want it to cut in. And then you could click on the little scissors there to splice it. And then I can get rid of the portion I don't want. It's separate. When I click this trash can, it's just that part of the clip is gone. So I can edit this as well by double clicking or hitting the pencil. I'll double click it. And then you have lots of things you can do. You can rotate the screen. You can flip it. You can adjust the scale of it. Probably best not to mess with any of that. Okay, you have the audio level. You can raise it if they're speaking a little quietly. You can mute the whole thing if you want to just put music in the background and you don't want to hear it. You can have it fade in and fade out here. So you can have something move if you want it to. You can adjust the brightness if your video came out a little dark, and the contrast. You can experiment with that, make it darker, make it brighter. Contrast, kind of the sharpness, saturation. You can experiment, kind of mess with the color tone of it. The hue means color, so more left to the reds and purples and right to the greens and blues. There we go. This is the chroma key we're not using, and then you can up the speed so you can have something go really quickly. So that's the editing tool. When over here you click done editing when you're done editing that. So so they could play that. Other things you can do, let's add another clip, just like some volleyball or something. Always adding it to the main. And I'm just going to make these kind of short and trim this here. Whoops. And I'm going to delete that. So we just have a short video. Now I have two video tracks, and if I want them, I can have them music here. Go to the transitions, and I can have three types of transitions. The standard kind. I have patterns that I can use, and I have really special effects with kind of crazy stuff here. So let's get crazy. I'll put this glow one. You just click and drag it in the middle, and then you can preview that. And this is what it looks like. And these are just kind of practice, so there we go. The other thing I wanted you to add to this is you can adding text to something. So if I want to, I can click text. And I like to use the lower third. And you can just click and drag that to video 1 now. And you can size it if you want it just to be there for a short time. You can edit that text by clicking the pencil or double clicking here. So this is where it starts, where it ends. Click the text here. We have 2 tabs you might want to notice if people got confused on that. Here I can edit what it's written. I'll just put lion's roar. I can edit the size of the font here, just make it really large. bold, lots of fonts to choose from. Background colors, text color, center, left, etc. I can adjust the box here, make it that. Maybe make it a lot wider. Oh, that text is awfully big. Okay, kind of see what I'm doing here. Oops, made it too small. Oh, you get kind of the idea. In addition, we talked about you can rotate it, have it kind of at an angle, like up here in the top right-hand corner, or just across for a little bit. There, beautiful. I won't mess with it anymore. So that's the position. If you wanted to, you could have a starting point, and then an ending point. Whoops, start. Okay. Starting point and ending point. Oh, I just kind of messed it up. Well, no, I did. I pulled the start point off the screen, and then you can say fade in, fade out, and then you could say quickly. I think you can do like how fast it goes. So there we go. And you can check it.
Like, do you want to improve your art skills? And then, yeah, and then we could say at the end and be like, why are you dressed like that?
Okay.
Like, do you want to improve your art skills?
Say done editing. You get the idea. I kind of messed that up. So if it's a little bit longer, that'll go a little more slowly. There we have it. Have the text go longer. Now we could check on that. So here's kind of what it looks like. Cruises up and fades out. Anyway, so I won't get too involved in that. Now the big question people had was the green screen. So for the green screen, you're going to start out, you're going to put your background on the main. Background goes on the main. So I'm going back to media up here. I have media, transitions, music I can add. I'm sorry, this wasn't transition. This is backgrounds. I could use one of these backgrounds. Music, etc. So I can use one of these backgrounds if I wanted to, or I could use some of my media that we created. I think we'll go ahead and try something we created. See if I can find it really quickly. We had one. Here's a background I just made really quickly. I put the background on the main. Okay. I know my track's a lot longer than that. Going to put the green screen. This is probably just a short little outtake in the video one on top of it. And then you want the two to match. So I'm going to drag this. Well, I'm going to make this shorter because this is just a practice video. Use the scissors here. Delete this. Clicking on the trash can. Get these the same. I click it. And now I get that double arrow and I drag it out. Okay, so now I have the main on the main video is the picture. The top video is my green screen. I double click the green screen, and I want to click on color keying, which is up here. Okay, and then you click the eyedropper and you click on the green, the best part of the green. Boom, and you see that creates the green. Now the gain should be right about the middle. If you make it too low, you see the green. If you make it too high, they kind of fade into the background. So if you wanted them to be sort of faded in the background, that would be kind of nice. So default it at a nice spot. You can explore that technique a little better. And then you might want to have them fade in and fade out. Okay, click done, and let's see how this looks. Maybe drag a transition here. Transition. I'll do a standard one. Crossfade right here. Boom. There we go. So now let's take a look.
Camera rolling.
If I didn't want them to fade in and fade out, I can double click it. Let's see how it looks without them fading in and fading out. Fade in, fade out. Remember, I have all these little tools here. the position and stuff. It might look better without them doing that. So that's how to do the green screen. If you need to watch it again, just rewind. A lot of people had trouble with that.
Camera rolling.
Kind of like them having faded in, fading out. So I'll go back to that. I can add it again. So really quickly now. Let's see. What else do we need to know? So, oh, it's been 10 minutes, but I'm going to go quickly. So when we finish our video, click Finish. Anyway, you can, it's untitled right now, so I shouldn't click Finish. So double click Untitled, give it a name, Practice. This is my second practice, so 2, Roman numeral 2 here. Okay, what else do I need to do? I can add other media. I can add still shots and fade them in. It's creating a thumbnail. And it's now saying OK. Now to finish, I click Finish. And what you want to do is go 720. And you want to make sure you're going to save it to your Google Drive. So it creates an MP4 in your Google Drive in a folder called WeVideo. So all you have to do is click Finish Video, and you have a high-def video. So, and it's showing you over here where its destination is, WeVideo, Google Drive. It's going to be private. Okay? So click Finish Video. Which leads me to believe, so when you share it with, if you want to share it, you're going to have to make it public. So if you're going to put it on a website. So that's loading up. So this is what you see eventually, and might take a little bit to render it. Gives you the time, so you can clear when done, and right here. So this is going to be in a folder in Drive called WeVideo. So go to your Drive. I'll go to my correct account. I have a WeVideo account in here. So when you set up your account, you got a WeVideo folder. So that's kind of near the bottom. And let's see here. Let me just quickly find that folder. WeVideo, there it is. Now you want to also keep in mind if you're sharing it, it's set to private. So what you're going to want to do is right click and say share. If you're going to share it directly or insert it, anyone on and change that to anyone on the internet can edit and view. Okay. So if it says only me, make a change there. Okay. So there you have it. And this, I think it doesn't want you to restart. So you can close your browser. It says here. Then you'll be sent an email when it's ready, but you won't get it. Anyway, so there it is. I can close my browser and come back later, and it'll be set to go. So hope that helps. Fast forward, pause. Hope this helps.